Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Coding with Vignesh. As you know, we are conducting mock interview series. As part of that, today we are conducting DSA mock interview. So we have with us Saurabh. Saurabh, welcome to the mock interview.
Hi everyone.
Hi. Hi Saurabh, can you please introduce yourself briefly?
Yeah, so I am a Saurabh and I did my graduation from Galgotias University, batch of 2023 pass out. And after that, I joined a startup and I worked almost for 8 months. It was it was a beginner level startup. After that, I joined a MNC, service-based MNC, and currently I'm working as associate software engineer.
Okay, thanks for that introduction. Since it's a DSA round, so I'd like to know since how long you're practicing DSA?
So basically, I'm not doing continuously. From basically, I'm going to office daily. So yeah, it's little bit hectic. So I'm doing whenever I get the time. It's to and fro for me. Just when I got the time, I did, and if I didn't got the time, I just skip for that day. And after that, yeah, this is how. Or most you can say 6 months.
Okay, cool. So fine then, I think we'll get started. So I'll just share the problem statement in the chat. Maybe you can take this problem statement. After that, you can propose the approach and we'll start the implementation. Sort of as you see the problem, right? It's basically you'll be given a 2D array. Maybe what you can do is you can make it into 3 rows. The first example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
You can put it into 3 rows. So what we are trying to do is we want to print the matrix or the 2D array into a spiral order. So spiral order, I mean,
Okay. Got
if
it.
if you don't mind, can you rearrange that? Like maybe make it into 3 rows so that it is
Yeah.
easy to visualize.
Let me do that. Let me make this example in simpler way.
Yeah.
So first we have 1, 2, and we have 3, and after
Correct.
that we have a 4, 5, and 6, and
Correct.
after that we have a 7, 8, and 9. So the output will be like let's put
Yeah.
like 1, 3, and we have to go with the third column. So it will be 3 already we covered. We have 6, we have 9, and after that we have a 8, we have 7, something called 4, and something called 5.
Yeah, so those who are watching this video, right? Spiral order is what sort of explained, right? It's first row, last column, last row again, and you have to continue inside the matrix also. And so those who are watching this video, I would recommend give a pause, try to understand the problem statement, and try to write the code also. If you want, you can share it in the comment section. I'll review the code also. Yeah, Saurabh, do you have any approach in your mind or you have any questions on the problem statement?
No, the problem statement is clear to me. So let me think a bit on that so that how I can approach the problem.
Sure.
Okay, so if I cover the first row, like let me write the matrix. So n comma m, we have a matrix, and the first row will be, let's say, put some indices. Okay. 2. So first one 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 1, and 1, 2. Okay. 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay. So basically, what we can do that initially will, okay, and after that I will cover this. After that I will cover this, and also we'll make sure that we don't, okay. So yeah, so I will try a normal brute force approach for this. So basically what I will do is that I will use a normal loops for that traversal. So that first what I will do is that I will traverse like this. And after traversing like this, we have something called the matrix size m cross n. So what I will do first, I will traverse the complete column for that, and after that I will traverse the complete row, last row. And what I will do basically, I will try to decrease that row. Basically in beginning what we will do, m is, let's suppose m is here 3 and n is also 3. So first of all, when we will start printing a normal loop, so 1, 2, 3 we will got normally, but after that, since we have n, so what we will do, n is the last index, it means 4, 3 third. So what we will do, n minus 1, so we will get a last column 3, 6, 9. So we will try to traverse, and we will try to decrease as the loop moves ahead. We will try to decrease 1 and 1. So basically we can get that.
Okay. So you'll cover the first row, and after that, you told you'll decrease the.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, explanation is little bit not clear, but what we can do is
Okay,
maybe you
okay,
can get started. While coding, you
okay,
can try to explain it. That's also fine.
okay, okay, fine.
Yeah.
So this will cover, and after that we will cover this. And okay, so since we are okay, so first n minus one, then two and n minus one. Okay, fine. So let's try to do that. I will try my.
Sure.
So basically, so let's take a integer array. Let me remove that. So let's is equal to for 3, m is equal to 3 for this case. So should I take complete the part or complete logic, or should I take the complete input or something else like this?
Yeah, if you want, you can take this smaller one also. I mean, I think the first one is a smaller one. Okay, you want to take like
Okay,
that. No, that's fine. Like maybe you
yeah,
can
yeah.
write the code later also, you can initialize. That is fine.
Okay, fine,
Yeah.
fine. So basically we have n like that int, n represents basically for the complete rows we have, and m represent the complete column we have. So what I will do, cust 0. Okay, and okay, so we have something called this will traverse from 0 to 2. Okay, so first like this. Okay, so if I run,
Yeah, hi everyone. Those who are watching this video, if you like this problem statement and if you're liking the interview, please like and subscribe to our channel as well as share this video with your friends also. Along with that, I strongly recommend practice this question. That is very much important. And as I said, if you want, you can paste the solution in the chat or in the comment section. I can go through it and I'll respond you back.
okay, so first we will take 0 comma, let me write the indices 0 comma 0. Okay, again 0 comma 1 and 0 comma 2, and after that what we will do, we will take 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2 like that. Okay, so j is equal to 0, j is less than m, j plus plus. So this is basically so beginning what I will do, so normally we will try to print all rows basically 1 to 3, so we don't need to think right the basic exact condition. So if, so let's, okay, okay, 0 1 2, and the next row will be 4 5 6. So okay,
Sarabhlab, if you want, you can print something and you can check also,
okay,
so that it may help you to basically see what it is printing and what you can improvise. Yeah, this is one of the important thing, those who are practicing along with Saurabh in this video, because many a times what will happen is we'll try to visualize more. I would recommend you can try to print also to see what it is printing and you can fix the issues.
okay, this will be basically print the normal complete table. Okay, so
Correct.
what we want is that, okay, so what we want is that we want the first row till end, and after that we will start from the end and we will try to decrease. Okay, okay, okay. 1 2 3 we covered. So whenever, okay, let's do like some this will print a normal. normal for us, but let's try to do different way. So what I will do is that let's key equals to p equals to 0. Since we want this p equals to 0 and 3, 6, 9, and q equals to 0, q equals to, let's suppose n, or since for this case we have so okay.
Yes, sir. Just for your information, like matrix size can increase also. Like you have to consider
Yeah,
that while coding because you may have to traverse inner matrix also same way like what you do for outer matrix.
okay.
Like let's say if it is a 5 cross 5 or more than that, there can be one more matrix inside. So you have to
Okay, yeah,
consider
got
that.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will do here that simply it will print the first row, and after that if it will first print the first row. Okay. So basically we need to break out after printing each rows. So
Okay.
this is the break each row we are traversing, and okay. But how to break that? Okay, we need to break also because we don't want after each rows. Let me write the pseudocode on my notepad so that it will be better.
So
So
just
first I
a
will,
hint, Saurabh.
yeah,
Just with two loops, you can't do it. Okay. I
yeah,
can give you one more extended hint. Like you have to consider 4 points here: row start, row end, column start, and column end. So with that four different points or the indices, you can play with it. Or the
yeah, I'm
variables you
trying
have
to
to
just,
play with. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, just one thing for those who are watching this video, right? Like I would recommend like if you are not able to come up with some approach after maybe 15-20 minutes also, then ask for some basic hints so that that may help you to speed up your thought process. Yeah, this is the basic suggestion. Yeah, you can continue, Saurabh.
Okay. So basically this is our first column and column. Okay, so what we'll do. So let's put the matrix of I comma column and column plus plus simply we did. Okay, and what we'll take one more variable like column. So basically, okay. So what we'll do after traversing this,
So column
we'll
end will
first
also be
write
0 or
this.
you want to change the initialization?
Oh, sorry. The column end will be n m minus 1. So
Okay.
basically, what I want to do is that from the every row, int I equals to 0 for
So,
every row.
so just one suggestion for those who are watching this
Yeah,
video. So whenever you are initializing any basically variables specific to arrays indexes or sizes, it's better to consider the boundary cases. Like for example, m minus 1 what you initialized, because array size will be like from 0 to m minus 1 it can have the elements.
okay. So this time we have a m. Sorry, this time we have a n, and this will be m because since we are traversing for the column wise. Okay, fine. So what I will do is that simply print the last column, complete column. That is so yeah, this will print a complete last column. Print ln print, and what we will do, we will try to put this in the loop if we can. Um, so this will be column and this will be I. So simply we get the first and last. So we will get the top top from top left to top right, and from top right to bottom right. Fine. So we cover like this. Okay. So after that, what I will do is that we will also take in.
Sorry to interrupt. Like, sort of, this will cover basically the first row and the last column.
Yeah. This will cover like 1, 3, 1, 2,
Correct.
3, and 6, 9.
Are you sure it will cover 6, 9 or 3, 6, 9?
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Basically what it will do, it will try to repeat that. So we will try to skip that 3, because if we do 1, 3, 9, and after that if we are traversing from 3, 6, 9, so it will try to put 3 also in that. So what we will do, we will try to take it from 1.
Okay.
So in our the row end is n minus 1. So what we will do, we will try to print from column end, because we had a column end m minus 1. So from column end to row end. Row end is 3. Okay, fine. So what we'll do, I equals to, and I equals to, let's initialize from the row end, and I minus I should be greater than 0, greater than equal to 0, because I minus minus. So what we will do, system print, what we will print the last end. So matrix of column n, because column n is there only, and we have I. So what initially will do, basically it will also start from, we already covered 9, so we need to minus 1 because we covered 9. So 987, so it will go till 0 and 7. And what it will do, so now the count, okay, we already kept a counter of, and this time what we will do, column and minus minus, since we already traversed it. Okay, so what I will do, I will try to cover it from new loop for the left.
So basically the third for loop, you're saying it will cover the last row?
Yeah, it will cover like this row. And now what I will do, since I already marked the column, previously we started a column from 0, so I already marked that we don't need to reach the first zeroth part, because the column is 1 here. So now after traversing the first column, I already added a 1 in column, so it means that we already covered the topmost column. So what you need to do, you have to cover till the column. Where is the column? Current column. So I will traverse like 7, 4. Since we have a column indicator, so we already indicated that. So I will traverse 7, 4, and what I will do from now, I will also mark one row. So we have a row like 4 previously, so row will start from 1, and we already have a column end. So column end already is at 5, and row will also at 5. So only 5 will print that time. We will check with the output if it's match or not.
Sure.
Then else I will try to with new outputs. Okay, so column end is there. Okay, fine. And so let me write what I am doing here is that top
No, I think
left.
it's fine. I mean, if it is for yourself, you can write. Otherwise, maybe you can continue because
No.
you may have to finish the code in some time, no?
Okay, no issues. I will continue rightly. So we already marked row end. Yeah. Okay, and so column end is previously like that, and we already subtracted the column and
Are you sure you have to put that
we'll try to
decrement operation
subtract the row
inside a
end
loop?
because I don't want to go it from. Okay, so row end is will be side and column end. Yeah, this will work for
Yeah, sort of
and
like you have put the
I
decrement operation inside the loop. Is it the expected one?
to yeah.
No, no, I asked.
Your voice is breaking for me.
Hello, can you hear me? Still it is breaking?
Yeah.
Is it better?
No, it's sorry. Yeah, I got your
Yeah,
point. Basically, I don't have to do the
exactly.
increment in that
Yeah,
way.
I was asking about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. So what I will do is basically I'll try to cover it from. We have a row end -1 because row end is n. So we row end is currently pointing with this 7, and we will try to cover till I should be greater than or equal to column column and I minus. So basically column is currently at it should be. So we also need to take, okay. We already covered first column. We already covered a last row. We already covered a first row. This will means first row. So we will increase the first row counter. Okay. So after that, we already covered a last column. We already decreased the last column, and we have a row end. So row end is column and is this. Am I doing something wrong? Let me check 9. Okay. I'm a little bit getting confused if I'm doing wrong right now.
So what I would recommend is, I mean, if you want, you can just run and see what it is printing. Intermediate result, if you think it helps to further navigate through.
Okay. So matrix of, so basically row end is I, and we will traverse till okay. So I part is this, and we will try to okay. We will try to call like column is okay. Column is 1. So okay, I should be greater than equal to your last 4 7 4 1. So we don't need 1 in R. So let me write that. I'm a little bit getting confused. So what I'm doing is top
Okay.
left to we are driving top left to top right. So in this we are covering first row.
So
So
those who are
we
watching
also
this
covered
video, so one
first.
thing I can say is you can also go through what Saurabh is writing. And if you think some changes are required, you can comment. Or if you have any questions on any portion, you can comment. We can discuss in the comment section.
Okay, so we covered the row 1. So what I will do after covering row 1 row, I will add row plus plus since I'm covering. So now I'm covering a last column. Last column. So this means it will cover top right to bo bottom right. Bottom right. Okay. So we are putting our column. Okay, fine. We need to column and minus since we covered the last column. Okay. This will be, I think, it will make our code clear. So right now I am at, so what I will do, top right, sorry, bottom right to right to bottom left. So basically we will do a reverse. So bottom right, for bottom right, we need a row end since we are at row end, and we will try to take a column end because column end is at and we will last column after that column will be decrease. So yeah, column and yeah, and the row, that will fine. And we will try to reduce the row and minus minus, fine. And after that, what I'm doing is that currently we are only left with the first part. So the part will traverse like this. Okay. Okay. So now we have row and we have row and. So we will start with row and minus minus because we already did minus. So row end is at. Okay. So we still at 7.
So
We
we have
already covered. So we row
10
end
more
is at
minutes left. Okay,
4.
just a time check.
Row end is at 4.
So we have 10 minutes left. Okay, just a time check.
Row end is at 4. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this time we will do bottom left to top left. So top left row currently. So we want as that. Okay. So 4 1. So row end is at 4. Okay. So row end is at I. I will be I, and the column is currently we are at column at call. Okay. So this will do our task. Okay. The check, I need also a matrix for complete put that matrix. May fill that matrix.
Or like you can, if you want, you can initialize with flower brackets also directly. It's up to you.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you don't need
Yeah.
new directly. You can use the flower brackets. You need flower brackets,
So
not the square brackets. Yeah.
So 1 1 2 3 and okay. Let's put comma. We need another call. 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay. Oh, okay. So fine. Let's try to run. I'm not sure. Okay. Let me check from easily. We don't have any syntax issue. Okay.
Yeah, at line number 45, you must on colon and.
Okay, this time we till row. Oh, already defined the row, so we don't need row.
At line number 51, I think you missed that condition. Hello. Hello, Saurabh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's printing 147235444.
I'm doing something. Let me check, recheck the complete part from beginning.
Yeah. So we are almost at the end. Maybe I'll give you 5 more minutes.
Okay. Okay. I think the approach is wrong. What I'm doing. Basically, I need to cover that part.
So you're basically printing 147, like column you're printing, first column. After that, you're printing 235. Okay, that is not correct.
This.
So in your first iteration, right, you're taking I equals to 0 and iterating, and what is your column? 0. So that should ideally print the column only, right, not row. Basically, in your first iteration at line number 28, your I is changing.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I is 0 and column you are fixing.
Okay, and after that, what we will do? We'll traverse till the. We will try to increase the first row. That's fine. And after that, what we will do? We had at column end is m minus 1. So basically, column m minus 1 means we are at the last column. We are at the last column. We will what we will do? We will take a I, and since the column end is will be fixed, the column end will be I, comma column end. Column end. Okay. Okay, I comma column because I is from 1 to column. Okay. Column and minus minus. Since we covered the last column, what we will do is that row and is it at last row. So what we will do, we will try to cover from bottom left to bottom right. So we will try to cover like I equals to row end is
So
2I
we'll
minus.
end this in 3 minutes. Okay. After that, we have to go to feedback. Just a time check.
Okay, okay. And we had to also put them all into a normal. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, 6 9 6 9. Okay, so last row we are doing something wrong here. So we are at I should be last row. I should be fixed, and we need to row end should be fixed because we are at the row end. Row end should be fixed. Okay, 1 2 3 3 6 9, and we have 8 7 4, and we need to do some same way iterative. So basically, we are missing 5 now. So what I will do is that I will try to put all these in one loop where it will traverse times. Basically, how many? Okay.
Yeah, I think we have to end the call. We are almost at the end. Saurabh?
Yeah, yeah.
So first of all, it was nice connecting with you. And those who are watching this video, I hope you also tried your best to solve this problem. And if you are liking this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And as I said in the beginning, try to solve these problems. It will be helpful for your interviews. So overall, if I have to tell my observations, Saurabh, like first of all, I mean, you understood the problem quickly. That was a good thing. Sometimes it's good to ask more questions. So in this problem statement was pretty clear, but sometimes it may not be very clear. So it's good practice to ask more questions and understand the problem statement. That's one of the good practice. And about the way you approached and you solved, right? First, actually, you stuck, I think, for 10, 15 minutes, you stuck in between. And after that, you started thinking about different approaches and you went with this uh, basically fixing column and column start, row and row start. That's a good improvement, I would say. That's how you have to solve. And so overall, I think, I mean, we are not able to reach to the solution, but still, uh, the way you progressed is really good. I mean, there are some changes required because you have to continue the same thing internally also. So you have to have an external while loop
Yeah,
to achieve that.
yeah, yeah. I will try to put just like I will try to put a while loop over wrap up over this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because initially what I thought is that if I will do for once, then I will try to do for all. So I will
Yep.
try to wrap into a while loop that I was trying.
Yes, that is important. Yeah, so one of the important thing is whenever you're playing with array, this always I say have the boundary checks. So for example, here we are doing row plus plus, column and minus minus. So it's always good to have proper checks around that. Otherwise, it can lead to array out of bound exception. That's one of the important thing we have to keep in mind. And other than that, I think one of the strategy I liked is like breaking the problem into sub problems. What you did, that's a good strategy because sometimes it is difficult to attack the entire problem statement. Always, it's recommended to break it down into sub problems, be it LLD, be it DSA, or be it HLD. So then only you can tackle it easily. So breaking it into sub problems and handling is a better strategy. And otherwise, I think. You're almost there, just that maybe you started little late, right? The actual approach you got a little late, otherwise you could have done it quickly. And good practice is to add the comment also. Like I don't say it's always, because adding comment may also take time, but if you add the comment, it will help you to basically navigate, so you'll understand what you're doing. Otherwise you have to keep that in mind, and every time when you go to particular loop, you should think what you're doing. So it's always good to have that comments. What Saurabh has written is a good practice. And Saurabh, like let's say if you would have written the outer while loop, and what would be the complexity? Do you know for this problem?
Uh, yeah, the complexity would be like something. What I will do is, this is a 3x3 matrix. So while loop will outer while loop will try to go with just like one spiral.
Mhm.
How many types of spiral we can go? Okay, so one, two. So it would be like, okay, big of n for the first, and for the last every time we are going to. So max fit the n square, n into n matrix, then it would be n square. The time complexity we are taking is n square initially, because I will try to wrap up a loop. Let's suppose we wrap up a loop before that. What
Mhm.
we want to is that we will just try to cover one spiral, and after that the complete skeleton has been removed. Let's suppose we have a, yeah. So that would be n square. Yeah, time complexity will lead to n square.